outfits. Here are your schooling outfits.
I don't wanna be part of the routine. I don't want a good car in the machine. Gonna dream the biggest dream, play a part in every scene, 'cause life is but a show. So go, 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 tell the world to go, 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 tell the world to go, 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 show what you made of. Tell the world to go, 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 show what you made of.
Hey, Charlie, you using this table?
No, just to stick my gum underneath it.
Sweet. Yep. Principal Colonel Masters just told me that I'm in charge of putting together the whole yearbook this year. I have to sort through all these photos and have the thing ready to go by tomorrow, which means I'm gonna have to stay up all night working on it.
Aw, so you mean we won't get to test out my new human slingshot? Well, guess I'll have to use Grandpa again.
Yo, what dog? Would you do me a solid and put a pic of my new dance move into Yearbook? I'll name it after you if you do.
Sure. Hey, but could you call it the Eric Von Danger Ortiz?
It's a dealio. Money out!
Ah, Victoria. You know, now that I'm deciding how many pictures of you go in the yearbook, you might want to think about being nicer to me.
Please. I'm in tons of clubs and activities, so I'm guaranteed to be all over that book. Only people with zero self-esteem would resort to being super nice to you.
Hey, Eric, can I bring you anything? You're so funny. Love your hair.
Hey, Mr. D.
Oh, and while we're on the subject...
What subject?
The subject I'm about to bring up.
Oh.
The principal told me you're in charge of the yearbook, and I was wondering if you've given any thought to the faculty dedication. I'm really trying to impress Miss Delphine, and you could really seal the deal with that dedication.
Consider it done.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, and, Wardy would like it if you could use a different photo than the one you used last year. Between you and me, I think it's because he's had a little work done since then.
Hey, Laney. I hear that your rocket won second place in the competition. And so, as student body vice president, it is my job to present you with your official award. That's the official award? Yeah. I went to get ribbons at the store, but there's no money in our account to buy anything. So, who gets this even fancier first place ribbon? I don't know. The winning rocket is still up there circling around the school way up above the AV studio. There is no telling when that thing is ever going to come down. Oh my gosh! The rocket crashed into the studio! It's a good thing nobody was in here.
Did you guys see a rocket come in here? Oh, there it is.
Hey there, Warthogs! Today's top story is this rocket.
And also the giant hole I made in the ceiling. Which reminds me, quick weather report. It's a little cloudy.
With more about this event, we go to Laney Nielsen, who is with a witness. Laney, tell us your story, sir.
Yeah, so I was just like outside breakdancing doing the Eric Von Danger Ortiz, you know? But then like all of a sudden it was just like, boom! Now, Money Melvin ain't no expert on rockets or anything, but I got to say that rocket was ridiculous! Until that missile just fizzled out!
Well, there you have it. That rocket was redonkulous. And I examined the entry form to see who built this redonkulous rocket, but it only says Rocket Boy. But who is Rocket Boy? That is a mystery this reporter intends to solve.
Well, I'll tell you what's not a mystery. Who's in charge of the yearbooks? This guy. So, Victoria, if you want prime placement, you better start being nice to me.
And you better start covering up that humongo zit.
Oh, that's a dicey thing to say to the guy who controls the yearbooks.
Maybe you should control your breath. Be you.
Are you done?
I think so.
Okay, join us next time for another look at this rocket, because this baby is here to stay.
You know what else is here to stay? Eric's freakishly long ear hair. Look at that. I wasn't done. him where all the money from our student council account went.
Well, and I need to ask him where our youth went, because none of us are getting any younger.
Guys, I did it. I stayed up all night, but I got the yearbook to the printer just in time. I got a sample one right here.
Oh, snap. What'd you pick for the cover pic?
Take a look. I thought about using a photo of the coolest guy in school, but I didn't want to make it all about myself. So I picked a photo of the coolest mascot instead.
Oh, are we huddling? I always miss the huddle.
Well, if we're done huddling, then I got to be shuttling, you know. Money out!
I am dying to see my picture for the first time in a real yearbook. Eric, how could you choose this photo of me?
What are you talking about?
I'm not wearing my glasses. I look completely different. Watch. See? If this yearbook goes out, nobody will even recognize me.
Mr. D, check out the dedication.
Ooh, I can't wait. This is gonna change my life forever. Eric, you've ruined my life forever.
What are you talking about? I dedicated it to you.
I wanted you to dedicate it to Miss Delphine. I already told her this was gonna be dedicated to the most special person I know. If this yearbook goes out, she's gonna think I'm a self-centered liar and never speak to me again.
Well, I'm excited to see all the pictures of me.
Oh, and check out all the funny captions I wrote, too.
There I am. Victoria Jagger better start covering up that humongo zit. Victoria Jagger should control her breath, PU.
There's also a whole series of jokes about your freakishly long ear hair. Where do I come up with this stuff, right? Oh, wait, you did.
Eric, if these yearbooks go out, I'll be the laughing stock of the entire school.
Well, at least I know that you'll be thrilled to death about this yearbook. Or should I say, thrilled to on-death?
Are you telling me?
Yep. You've been wanting a picture of the zombie club in there forever? Well, now it is.
Where's my picture? There's just a giant question mark.
I know. You always said that if the zombies knew you had a club, they'd come after you, right? Like this, they won't even know who you are.
But Eric, that was going to be my only picture in the yearbook. I was sick on photo day, and for the AV club photo, I was hidden behind Mr. Denovi's big bald head. I'm not in the yearbook at all. If this yearbook goes out, it'll be like I don't even exist.
Guys, I just got back from the yearbook office. Somebody stole all the yearbooks.
What? Who would do that?
I don't know. It must have been somebody who really didn't want those yearbooks to go out. Because they didn't like their picture, or the captions, or the dedication, or because they weren't even in it at all.
Well, that could describe any one of us.
Because it was one of you.
Eric, what are you doing?
I'm locking this door and throwing away the key.
Well, where are you gonna throw it?
Through that hole. One of you is the yearbook thief. And we're not leaving this room until I figure out who it is.
And after that, how are we getting out? Yeah, you threw away the key.
Okay, I might not have thought this all the way through. I've never seen 4 more suspicious-looking people in my life. Solving this crime is gonna be as easy as pie. Not the number pie, because I have no idea what that is. But eating pie, which takes no effort at all.
Well, can we make this fast? I was wrestling a wet dog before school, and I really need to get back to show her who's boss.
Now, each one of you had something to lose if those yearbooks went out. But one of you had more to lose than the others. And that person is Victoria!
You get away from me.
Why? Because you don't want me to see how guilty you are?
No, because I always want you to get away from me.
You were all mad about the things that I wrote about you in the yearbook. But what I should be writing now is guilty, guilty, guilty.
Eric, I am not the only one in the room who had reason to steal those yearbooks.
That's true. Somebody in this room knew that what was in those yearbooks would change his life forever. Isn't that right, Mr. Denovi? Me? You said that if Miss Delphine saw that dedication, she'd never speak to you again. So you decided that no one would see that dedication, didn't you?
No.
You went into that yearbook office to steal the yearbooks, didn't you?
No.
Didn't you?
No!
Didn't you?
Yes, 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 I did! I wanted my revenge. So I went into that yearbook office and I opened up a box and I pulled out a yearbook and I read the dedication. Mr. Denovi is a great man, a person of integrity, intelligence, and honor. And those words made me sick. So I reached down to carry out the first box, and as I was lifting that heavy box, I threw my back out, so I couldn't do it.
So it wasn't you?
No. But as I shuffled out of the yearbook office, I passed someone.
So it was Victoria!
I couldn't see their face, but I could see their shoes. Those shoes!
Laney, Laney, Laney.
Who? What? Me?
If those yearbooks go out, people won't even recognize me.
Just because I said that doesn't mean I was there.
Laney, he saw your shoes.
Just because my shoes were there doesn't mean I was there.
But it was you, wasn't it?
No.
Wasn't it?
No.
Wasn't it?
Yes, it was me! Yes, Eric. I went into that yearbook office, and up on a shelf, I saw a yearbook that I knew had a picture of a girl without glasses who looked nothing like me. And so I reached for that yearbook, and then I reached some more, and then I grabbed onto the realization that I'm really short. And there was no way I was going to get up to that book. And so I turned away and wondered, come on, when am I going to grow even just a little bit?
So you didn't take them?
No. But as I left, I passed a shadowy figure.
So it was Victoria!
Well, the figure I passed smelled like a wet dog.
So it was Charlie?
I'm not gonna deny it. I do smell like a wet dog.
And you stole those yearbooks?
That's what I went in there to do. I went into that office, I sat down, I grabbed the yearbook, and I realized that I wasn't on page 1. I wasn't on page 2. Page after page, and not a single picture of Charlie McGinnis. And then I got to the end and I realized 2 things. 1, I had been reading the biology textbook the entire time. And 2, whales are not fish. Mammals. True story. So I got up and left, and as I left, I passed someone.
So it was Victoria!
Eric, every time someone passed somebody, that doesn't mean it was me.
It was Victoria.
Okay, that time it was me. I did go into that office, and I went there to destroy every single last yearbook.
I knew it!
No, you just kept guessing until you finally got around to me.
I'm sticking with I knew it!
I held that yearbook and flipped through the pages. I saw my pictures, and under every one was a snide comment written by you. You mocked me on page 2, and again on page 7, twice on page 10, and a really big one on page 19. And as I got farther and farther into that book, I realized I am all over this thing. I counted 37 times, which is way more than anybody else, so I thought, who even cares about the captions? And so, I set down the yearbook, and as I walked out of the office, I passed no one.
So it wasn't any of you?
No. How could you even think that one of us would commit that crime?
'Cause each of you went in there to commit that crime?
You're gonna be all tagged. But we did not go through with it.
I was so sure that it was one of you.
Eric, if you think that each of us is capable of doing something that horrible, then I don't know why you would want any of us working on What's Up Warthogs with you. And I'm not sure why any of us would want to.
It's weird seeing our desk like this. I mean, you and I have had our differences, but I never thought we'd split the thing in two, huh? Do you think we can ever put it back together?
Oh, well, I would just have to run home and grab my belt sander and my nail gun.
I was actually talking about What's Up Warthogs.
Oh.
I don't know what I was thinking accusing all of you. I mean, you're my friends. You're the ones who helped make my dream of What's Up Warthogs come true.
Eric, I don't want to be the one that rains on your dream. But...
Say whatever you want. I probably deserve it.
No, what I was going to say was that it's starting to rain.
Oh. What was that?
It's the key. The rain washed it back inside.
Finally, we can get out of here.
Good, because I think I figured out who stole all the yearbooks.
Really?
Who?
Yeah, you got me. I just couldn't let them yearbooks go out. That picture on the front was gonna ruin my life, y'all.
What are you talking about? You're not even on it.
But he is. You see that nerdy-looking kid in the back with the glasses?
Hey, that kid's got a rocket. The kid's got that rocket.
Because that is Rocket Boy.
So how is a picture of Rocket Boy gonna ruin your life?
Because it's a picture of him.
Whoa,
Money Melvin is Rocket Boy. You see? People do look different without their glasses on.
Wait! When did that guy become this guy?
On my first day at West Hill, the same day the yearbook cover photo was snapped.
I remember that day. Eric was giving everybody nicknames.
Hey there, Charlie. Hey, today I'm gonna call you Charlamander. Wardy, today you are WT Hawk. Hey, smile for the camera, WT Hawk. Hey, Victoria, you I'm gonna call... Well, let's just go with Victoria and save the drama. Hey, cool rocket, buddy. Hey, you I'm gonna call Rocket Boy.
I'm not sure if I want everyone
Hey,
to call me.
Charlamander, come say what's up to Rocket Boy.
Hey, what's up, Rocket Boy?
All right, see you later, Rocket Boy.
See you later, Rocket Boy.
See you later, Rocket Boy.
Rocket Boy. That's what they called me at my old high school. It haunted me, and I was not gonna let that happen here. So I reinvented myself. Changed my hair, ditched the glasses. And just like that, Money Melvin was in the hizzy! Yeah! But I can't let West Hill know the truth. Not yet. I mean, how's it gonna treat this slacker once they find out I'm a rocket scientist? And not even a for reals good one. I just wish I could open the rocket to see what made my missile thistle.
I already tried, but the crash slammed it shut. To break open that rocket would take an equivalent amount of energy. Bolts of lightning.
Look at all this paper in the rocket.
Eric, we need to go on air. All of us.
So we're back together?
Of course! This is a huge story!
Hey there, Warthogs. We're out in the hallway because there's rain in the AV studio. And thunder, and lightning. And possibly a tornado.
Moments ago, a bolt of lightning struck the rocket that had crashed into our desk.
But that rocket only crashed because somebody put extra weight inside of it, not because of an error made by the person who designed it.
Can I get a shout out for that rocket?
Hidden
And inside the capsule were copies of student council checks showing that somebody had been using school funds to buy himself cars, boats, and one very expensive pony. Culprit, student body president, Teddy Chadwick.
Shunk, shunk.
Mr. DeNovi delivered this startling news to the principal, who has asked to appear live on our show right now. Principal Colonel Masters.
Hello, students. As you can see, I am not the principal, who couldn't be here because he is sharing a candlelit dinner at home with his bazooka. He did, however, ask me to read the following detailed statement. Teddy Chadwick has been expelled. That's the only detail in the statement.
So wait, Teddy's no longer a student here?
That's right.
Which means that since I'm student body vice president, I am now the president. I don't know what to say.
Well, don't say that you're now the president, because you're not. The principal was so furious, he stripped all of Teddy Chadwick's administration of their titles. So, you're just back to being a regular old student again.
So now who's the new president?
Well, the principal then considered all the club presidents, especially the cool ones, and settled on...
The cool ones? So me. I'm the president.
No, he settled on a non-club president to be president. Principal Colonel Masters finally decided he wanted someone so disconnected from student life that they didn't even have a photo in the yearbook. And there's only one student who doesn't have their photo in the yearbook at West Hill.
That's right. You didn't have any pictures in the yearbook because you were sick and I wanted to save you from the zombies. And Mr. Genovi has such a huge head.
How to the new chief? Yeah, yeah.
Well, there you have it, West Hill. I'm Eric Ortiz.
And I'm Victoria Jagger.
And I'm Laney Nielsen.
And I'm President Charlie McGinnis?
And now you know what's up, Warthogs.